charge. The charge will be residing here. Positive charge plate, let me give a positive charge. Fine, so there's iron plate. When we give a charge to it, the charge will reside on the surfaces. And then what are the field? So this will be the surfaces, will give name 1, 2, 3, and 4. Am I right? The field will be here like this, no? Hope if you can recollect. What about the magnitude? E1, E2, E3, E4 should be equal to sigma by 2 epsilon. Once again, the golden statement. What is the golden statement? Each surface of a conducting sheet will behave like a non-conducting sheet. Am I right? Each surface of a conducting sheet will behave like a non-conducting sheet. Now, what is the net field inside the conductor? Should be 0. EP should be equal to E2 minus E3. That will be 0. What about field at point A, or say field at point A? Given by E2 plus E4. Because of that, sigma by epsilon naught. Field at point B, it will be towards right. Field at point A will be E1 plus E3, which will be sigma by 2 epsilon naught minus I cap. I think already we have discussed all these things, if you can remember. There's a point B, there's a point A. No. We'll agree this. So each phase will produce its own field. It's no. Let me do one thing. Let me take a small element here. Elemental surface, I'll assume. Let it have a charge dq. Okay, this elemental surface, will it experience any force due to E2? dq4, I'll write it. And there'll be a field due to E2 also, no? Here. The field, see, like here, this particular charge, what will experience force due to this? So force on this will be df, I'll write it. So what is a df? df4 will write it. So what is a df4? Should be equal to E2 into dq4. What is E2? Sigma by 2 What is dq4? Elemental surface, that one, charge, elemental charge, that should be equal to sigma into ds. And what is the force per unit area? Should be the pressure, no? So this is like a force per unit area. This should be the pressure. So this will call electric pressure. I'll write it below. So that will be easy. So what's happening here? This particular surface will experience a force in what direction? It'll be like this. This surface again means like a, what about other surface? Other surface will it experience force? Yes, let me show it here. The other surface, I'll assume in here. How much of charge? Let it be dq1. So now the E3 will produce field here. df1, all right. So similarly, we'll proceed here. df1 should be equal to E3 into dq1. E3 is how much? Sigma by 2 epsilon naught. dq1 is what? Sigma into ds. So this will become electric pressure. Okay, look at now. What's happening to this plate? Will it expand or contract? Not only at one point, a charge is present everywhere. So altogether, this plate, how do it experience force? How do it experience force? Will it contract or elongate? What will be the forces? Now, I'm not showing electric field. I'm showing the forces here. The electrostatic force, the not electrostatic field, electrostatic force, that one. Electrostatic repulsive force will be acting. And that will be like this here. So it will try to expand, no? So this plate is not normal, just normal. It will try to expand. So there is some sort of like a tensile stress is acting. So that force per unit area will call electric pressure. Why do this is due to charge present? So the charge present on the surface 4 will experience force due to E2. There's a meaning of this. What is a D4, DF4, how you should interpret? I'll take out this diagram, you'll get confused. So I have to just show that it will expand. So under action of electric pressure, the plate will expand. I'll write only that comment. We should not show such a diagram. The green colors are the force experienced by that one. Electric field is red color. There's another thing. Okay, just only to make your imagination about it. No. What is DF4? What you should interpret? What is a DF4? What is actually meaning of that? Charge present on surface 4 will experience force due to electric field E2 or due to charge present on surface 1. And the charge present on surface 1 will produce electric field E2. That's the meaning. Similarly, what is DF1? Charge present on surface 1 will experience force due to E3. At least now, getting some idea? At least, so all of a sudden I'm forcing you to think something. This is called like a electric pressure. External force is different. Like a charge present on the either side of plate, what happen, what they do, that will make the plate to expand. So because of electric pressure, what happened, iron plate will expand because of electric pressure, the iron plate expands, or you can say width in thickness increases. It will try to increase thickness. So, but it practically will not happen. The reason for that, the elastic forces here will counterbalance this one. At equilibrium, the elastic forces. So, is it under stress? Yes, there is a stress. Neutral plate, nothing will happen. Charged plate, it will be under stress. Okay, no, not only this, okay, we'll go for conducting shell. Is it anything will happen to conducting shell? Okay, we'll give some charge to conducting shell. I'll make it small.